Watch how a Durban driver narrowly escapes a hijacking attempt.
Who told you, Julie?
Ella, she said she saw on the Facebook.
Sorry, sir. No, sir.
As the car is about to turn left, a man approaches with what looks like a firearm. The hijacker points the gun at the occupants. The driver acts fast, quickly reversing the car to escape. One robber chases after them, but decides to flee when they get away. Watch this harrowing armed robbery on Gauteng's N4 highway, where an armed gang brazenly targeted a motorist. Dashcam footage shows a daring robbery where suspects fire multiple shots from a white BMW. Two businessmen were transporting a large sum of money when attackers targeted their car. The robbers blocked their car, and they approached the businessman's car. With money on hand, the suspect leaves the victim unharmed. Caught on dashcam, a shocking truck hijacking unfolds in South Africa. A man suddenly enters a parked truck and grabs the driver's hand.
Take the license out, give me your phone. You take that shit out. Don't worry. You get everything when we get there, when we done with our job. Yeah? What's your name? Xavier. Xavier. You're the breadwinner of your family. I feel that way if you cooperate, but if you don't, then I'm afraid.
Other accomplices also enter the truck, steal the driver's cell phone, and take over the vehicle. In Cape Town, South Africa, chaos unfolds with a burning car visible in the distance.
Nee mense, julle kan mos nie dit doen nie man. Here, dis nie aan nie. Nee, gents. Hi bo. Hallo my dot. Nee my broer. Nee, fuck it.
Nearby, a damaged cash-in-transit vehicle is being robbed by a group of people. The robbers collect cash from the road, each leaving with a large amount of money. In broad daylight, a group of robbers bursts into a grocery store in South Africa. They quickly enter the counter, declare a robbery, force the staff to comply, and start gathering cash and goods. After a few minutes, with the loot in hand, the robbers flee the store, leaving the staff unharmed. 3 men are driving down a road in South Africa during the day. Suddenly, a group of people tried to block their path. Both passengers and the driver are covered. The driver accelerated the truck and maneuvered to avoid the group. Despite the hijack attempt and shots fired, they managed to escape unharmed. 2 gunmen opened the door of a car and forced the driver away from the wheel. Another video shows a police officer with a firearm directing the occupants to get out of the vehicle. As the suspects and their victim exit, one man starts firing at the officer, who returns fire and falls to the ground. Caught on a cell phone camera, robbers target a cash-in-transit vehicle at Standard Bank in Laudium Square. The robbers quickly load bags of cash from the vehicle into their getaway car. Before escaping, they force the employees into the vehicle and flee the scene. Caught on a bystander's camera, a cash-in-transit robbery unfolds on a busy Johannesburg road. In broad daylight, a group of men tries to steal from a cash-in-transit vehicle. The driver spots the robbers and quickly drives away, with the robbers chasing behind. A man in a white t-shirt approaches a parked car on the road in South Africa. He quickly removes the glass window, opens the door, and grabs a bag from inside. With the bag in hand, he walks away like nothing happened. It was an ordinary day as a driver navigated a busy road, preparing to make a right turn.
Hooray! I think that was great. Thank you, guys. Okay, just one correction. The mountain is much older than 90. He's celebrating its 90th. 100%. But, thank you. I love this spirit. I love it.
Suddenly, a man sitting by the roadside approaches and aims a firearm at the driver. Reacting quickly, the driver bumps into the armed man to protect himself, and they drive away. A black man is seen pulling a stick on a white man.
You are not bringing money.
No! Hey! Hey! Do not be aggressive! Are you serious? Mr. David! Stop it!
He then grabs a rope and whips it at two white men who quickly back away. The two white men run to their car as the man chases them and they drive away. A trucker drives through a South African road when he suddenly spots bandits trying to stop him. As he keeps moving forward, the bandits fire at him, but he manages to cover himself. Luckily, the driver escapes unharmed and continues on his way. Surveillance footage shows a black car stopped in traffic when a white car pulls up nearby.
Hello everyone, the following video, as you can see, is an armed robbery in Johannesburg, South Africa. As you can see, the guys, they are coming out from the car. They are all armed. They are robbing.
An armed man steps out of the white car, approaches the black car, and threatens the driver to open up.
They all got fire. See? You see? Beating someone. This is ridiculous.
After the driver opens the door, he is forced out and the men take him, hitting him as they walk away. A camera inside a truck shows three men traveling quietly when suddenly a gunshot stops them.
For life insurance companies licensed FSP, South Africans deserve big things. We deserve the longest road network in Africa. From Limpopo to the northwest, Mpumalanga to the Eastern Cape, and anywhere in between. We deserve roads and bridges that connect us to loved ones. At Sunrail, we work to guarantee our country world-class infrastructure and a high level of mobility for our people and goods transportation. Because South Africa.
The robbers approach, take over the truck, and drive off with the men inside.
Close that camera. Close that camera. I can't close it. Work on the Peter Miles work.
Moments later, one of the robbers spots the camera and quickly disables it. Watch how daylight robberies unfold in South Africa. A group of robbers targets a man, taking his belongings in broad daylight while people pass by. After stealing from him, the robbers flee, and no one steps in to help. A crowd gathered in the middle of the road, but it wasn't a simple gathering.
Chinese. Good.
They were trying to stop passing cars to hijack them, but the drivers accelerated to escape. Some in the crowd threw rocks at the fleeing cars. 5 men entered a petrol station in Mpumalanga, calmly walking into the store. Once inside, they declared a robbery, threatening customers and staff with a gun. They grabbed everything they could, took the cash box forcefully, and quickly left the store. Caught on camera, a citizen faces a life or death moment against 5 robbery suspects.
What the Like, stop. Guys, never cease to What the hell? Oh my gosh.
As the criminals close in, the man quickly draws a knife and bravely faces the armed suspects. Outnumbered but determined, the man's quick actions and courage make the suspects flee in defeat. On a dark road, a dash cam captures a traffic cone blocking the way. Nearby, a car and a man stand on the side.
What's going on? Can I help you with something?
Yes.
The man approaches the car, and the driver asks what's going on. Seeing the man reach into his pockets, the driver quickly drives away. In Johannesburg during the night, 2 men were walking when suddenly 2 muggers attacked them. The muggers grabbed the men by their necks and stole their belongings. Seeing police officers approaching, the muggers ran away. In Soweto, Johannesburg, a crowd surrounded a cash-in-transit vehicle in the middle of the road. The crowd forcibly moved the vehicle, determined to break it open and steal the cash inside. The crowd didn't leave until they had destroyed the vehicle. Police officers were following a car reported stolen, a carjacked Nissan. After the carjackers exited, the officers approached the stolen car. After a moment, both carjackers were arrested, and the stolen Nissan was recovered. In Johannesburg, a student's cell phone was stolen in a drive-by snatch.
Now, she actually noticed something was wrong because she looked behind, but then this guy pretended he was walking towards the middle of the road, and unfortunately at that point, the student's guard was down, and that's when he attacked her to get the cell phone. And there's that same white car waiting for him now that he's got the phone, and then they drive off.
A white car appears at the top, and a man follows the student, pretending to head toward the road. When the student lets her guard down, he snatches her phone and escapes in the waiting car. A bystander's cell phone captured a car stopping in the middle of the road, when suddenly, 3 armed men jumped out.
But there's a getaway car.
Drive, 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 you idiot!
Move! Move! Move!
They ran and blocked a white car, with one robber breaking the window and forcefully entering. A gunshot rang out, and bystanders quickly ducked for cover. CCTV footage from a market in Marabastad shows shoppers ducking for cover as armed men rob a cash-in-transit van. As a security guard returned to the armored car with a bag full of cash, 3 armed men suddenly rushed at him. Seeing the robbers, security backed away, and the armed men escaped with cash. Surveillance footage captured 2 robbers entering a home. After a few moments, they left with stolen items but weren't satisfied. They returned to grab more, only stopping when they were satisfied. CCTV footage shows a robber forcing open the gate of a house. After they entered the gate, the robbers wasted no time and rushed into the house to steal. But when they realized the homeowner was inside, they quickly ran away. A white car parked outside a restaurant, and moments later, a man exited the vehicle and entered the restaurant. After a few moments, the man returned to the car with a bag in his hand. The victim chased the robber, but an accomplice in the car aimed a firearm, forcing the victim to back off with hands raised. During a show house in South Africa, 2 men posing as buyers pulled off a sneaky robbery. One of the men searched the room while the other kept an eye out. They left quietly with the stolen item in hand, making it seem like nothing happened.